Do you guys have any tips on how to get your girlfriend to stop drinking pee-pee?
I can't do that. What the?
But change the history of the world.
Can we leave?
I want to talk about a city that, if you're American like we are, you probably don't know a whole lot about. You may have heard about it in a high school history class, but I'm guessing most Americans don't know what part of the world it's in or even what country it's in, and that's totally okay. But it's a city you should know about, and more importantly, it's a city you should want to visit. This city has had a significant impact on world history. It's been a meeting point of East and West, and has been a crossroads for empires such as the Roman Empire, the Ottoman Empire, the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a city that's rich in history and has been marred by conflict. It's a melting pot of cultures and religions, so much so that it often gets the nickname the Jerusalem of Europe. So come, let's go explore and see what we can find in Sarajevo.
If there's one thing Sarajevo's known for, it's this bridge behind me. This is known as the Latin Bridge, but also notorious for where Arch Duke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated. He was the heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire and was killed by Gavril Princip.
This moment turned out to be pivotal in world history, as this was the moment that sparked World War I. Those are the actual guns used to assassinate Franz Ferdinand. These were the pants Gavril Princip was wearing. That's Princip and his other co-conspirators. Crazy. Such an impact on the world. I don't know about you guys, but the world wars and war in Europe just interest me. So it's kind of amazing and feels surreal to stand at the spot where a war was started, and a war that not only changed history of Europe, but changed the history of the world. And it impacted hundreds of millions, if not billions of people.
This is Tashlihan. It used to be an inn or a hostel basically back in the day for traveling merchants and just merchants in general. It was called a Caravasina?
Caravanserai? I can never say this word. Caravanserai? I don't know the right way.
Definitely butchered that. Got some Fanta to start it off, but it will never, ever be pee-pee. Just had to throw that out there.
Haley's literally obsessed with drinking pee-pee. I keep telling her it's not good for her, and it's kind of weird, but she won't stop. If you guys have any tips on how to get your girlfriend to stop drinking pee-pee, please leave them in the comments. I'm getting desperate.
Kind of looks like a taco. I don't even know where to start. There's a lot of sauce, not as much filling as I would have liked.
That kebab was like a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, not great at all.
But it was really cheap, so maybe a 2 out of 10 because it was cheap.
Of course, I had to get some ice cream. I got cheesecake and Oreo. Yum.
Remember the intro of this video where I said Sarajevo is the Jerusalem of Europe? This is one of the reasons why. It's one of the only places in the world where you have a synagogue, a church, and a mosque, all within 200 meters of each other. Fleeing the Inquisition in Spain and Portugal, Jews at one point made up around 20% of Sarajevo's population. The clock tower is a lunar clock. So the lunar calendar used by Semitic people counts the day from when the moon comes up. It's the only lunar clock in Europe. The Latin Bridge, where Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, may be the most notorious site in Sarajevo. This might be the most iconic. This Seville was used as a way to distribute water to people. Legend has it, if you drink from one side, you'll be brought back to Sarajevo. If you drink from the other side, you'll never leave. And if you drink from both, you'll get married.
Can we leave?
Why?
There's a million flying rats. I probably will get hit in the face by one. Don't want to drink from both sides though. What the?
We've seen a synagogue. We've seen a mosque. Look at this church. The cathedral was built in 1887 and is the largest Catholic cathedral in all of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Haley got a barbecue chicken salad she's been craving.
And some fries. That's what I expected.
I've been told this is the best cevapi, so let's give it a try. Some onion, piece of meat. Some of the other cevapi we've had, it's, you know, really greasy and fatty in a good way. The meat's really flavorful and very tender. The onions add that really nice acidity that counteracts the heaviness of the meat. That whole meal was 22 marks.
Was it the best cevap you've had?
I don't know, because the people sitting next to us seemed like they were on a tour, and the guide was saying, is it not the best cevap you've had? Maybe I just don't have the palate to distinguish the good from the great.
You're not a cevap connoisseur?
Not yet. I'm working on it though.
And that's a wrap on today. We'll catch you on the flip side. See ya.